Welcome back to weeks 5 and 6 of the vlog. Just like the last vlog, we'll be diving into the progress of our robot, as well as seeing the bumps we had along the way. Let's get right into it.
There have been quite a few big decisions that we've had to make so far. With the hanger, we had to figure out kind of how it was going to end up on the robot. We needed to make sure that the placement and the offset allowed it to both be inside of the frame perimeter and also still have the strength that it needed to lift the robot up.
We've had to undo and redo a bunch of things. Like when we were making our prototype a few days ago, we put the hooks on backwards. A lot of small mistakes like that, and they've started to add up.
I think that both groups are a little bit behind, but not as bad as we normally are. So generally we are much farther behind at this point in the season. So hopefully this works tonight. Really, really hoping that it works tonight, because if it doesn't, we have a lot of problems.
What did you just watch? Okay, so our robot just totally died when trying to climb.
This one.
Like it made a bunch of really bad creaking noises, and then it just kind of fell, and it did not look good. All right, so what exactly happened with the climber?
Well, our gearbox twisted the mechanism we had holding it, causing our chains to not be tight enough, so they kept skipping and then the claws stopped working.
And what are you currently doing to fix it?
We're improving the mechanism that has the gearbox in it, so it's strong enough to actually hold the force that's being put on it and not bend.
So what progress have you made since the initial failed attempt last week?
So we've actually figured out the correct weight distribution for the robot. So now we've finalized dimensions for the arms, and we are going to finalize dimensions for the height of the hanger in the next coming hours, I believe. And after that, we just have to put parts together and work on making up the final piece that's going on the robot, on the silver robot.
We revised the CAD, made sure every measurement has been in place and that every mounting and spacing is correct. And then now we are getting in the process of organizing and collecting all the parts we need to build the final design, which we hope to get done by the end of this weekend.
And have there been any hang-ups recently?
Yeah, mainly the fact that machining parts takes a long time, and in the time we have with this weekend, it might take the entire time, so we might only have one day to complete the entire design.
Since we were able to use the little swerve drive base all throughout the season while we were building the real ones, we were able to test a lot of different things and really learn how to code the swerve, since this is our first year using it. And now that we have the twin of the real robot in our hands, we can start applying it to that. And obviously there are some differences and there's some challenging roadblocks we hit, but we're definitely able to use what we have learned from advantages like having little drive base to that. So right now we're learning how to set it up.
So the swerve's coming along nicely. We were able to put them all together at once. We put 10 of them together over the course of 2 days. And we followed along with the video, and they went together very smoothly. And then they just sort of got put into the drive base. It was super easy, 6 bolts in, and they seem to be running fine. The programmers have already had time to create autonomous paths with them the same day that they were installed on the drive base. One of the biggest holdups with the robot is putting it all together. So we were able to put the hanger onto it relatively smoothly, but that did impede the progress of the ball path, and we sort of waited to create spares for the hanger until we saw that it worked. So now, after our successful test a couple days ago, we are now ready to start creating those spares. But the big holdup was just whether it worked or not, and seeing it in to actually go up the rungs.
All right, that's the end for the vlog for weeks 5 and 6. And overall, the team's pretty excited for the upcoming season. What are you thinking?
I'm personally very excited for Hatboro, where I think we'll hopefully do very well.